Alright guys, what's up? It's Jack and welcome back to another video. And yes, your eyes do not deceive you. This is Modern Warfare gameplay, and this is basically all I play in Modern Warfare. Just take the headset off and just chill and relax. I might stream this. I'm actually probably going to stream as soon as I'm done making this video, and video will be rendering or whatnot. Hopefully I'll be able to stream at the same time while this is rendering, or I can just post and then stream. So hopefully I'll see you guys there, or a few of you. I'll leave a link down in the description below to my Twitch. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into this. This is basically going to be me talking about my personal top 10 things, or actually not just my personal top 10, but also like literally like the next Call of Duty 2020 needs these top 10 things to either be brought back, toned down or toned up, omitted, or whatever the deal is. These are the top 10 most important things that Call of Duty 2020 needs if that game is going to thrive. Okay, so let's get into it because we don't have a lot of time in this video. Number one, minimap. Minimap is very important. We just want a regular, normal function minimap that's in the shape of a square because that's what we prefer, with a decent size on the minimap. Can't be too big, can't be too small. Just a regular old minimap. My goodness, why they decided to change things up is obviously, we know why they did it, but it's, I mean, sometimes I think these developers are just smoking crack when it comes to making these games, man. Holy fucking shit. But anyway, let's move on to number two. Footsteps / dead silence. Now, obviously, some of these things are going to be two things in one because they kind of relate, so I hope you guys can understand that. So number two, overall, footsteps and dead silence. The footstep sounds can't be too loud. They can't be like built-in dead silence. I mean, if anything, built-in dead silence is not a problem, kind of like the way it was in Black Ops 2, so to speak. I don't have a problem with that. It's better than having loud-ass footsteps everywhere to the point to where everybody's duck walking all over the place, which ruins the pace of the game. That is a huge problem, so footsteps sounds need to be just right, and dead silence needs to be an option. As simple as that. I mean, it really is something that, again, that they've omitted for the first time in quite a long time in Call of Duty, and again, which leads me to believe that these developers, man, they love noobs, man, they love doors. Joe Cock has an absolute obsession with tanks and doors and safe spaces. Anyway, let's keep going. Number three, bring back the score streak system, please. I mean, if you're going to play an objective-based game mode, you got to be rewarded for your efforts in taking the objective. There's nothing more annoying than sacrificing yourself or attempting to sacrifice yourself or risking a life, risking your life when you're on a streak to capture the B flag, so to speak, or to get on a hard point or to run that extra mile to get that tag or whatever it is, and to not be rewarded. You need to be rewarded towards your next streak. It's simple as that. And one of the things that keeps the game more grindable is the reward factor. Call of Duty has been known ever since the beginning for its reward factor. So and with game modes, I mean, ever since they've introduced the score streak system, there's always been some sort of form of reward for playing the objective in Call of Duty ever since, until this game was developed. Again, developers smoking crack. What else can I tell you? Moving on to the next one, maps. Now, 3-lane maps are usually a really good and quick solution to a camping problem, or should I say, like 3-lane maps are really good map design, especially for like a multitude of playstyles. But they don't just have to be limited to 3-lane maps. Like, you can still have, there are a few maps out there in the history of Call of Duty that are definitely not 3-lane maps, that are some of the most legendary maps in Call of Duty history, that do accommodate all playstyles. So the maps can't be too big, they can't be too small, and you can't accommodate just one single playstyle for that map, period. So there's got to be balance in there. So please give us some good maps, give us some 3-lane maps, just give us maps that are not too big, not too small, and accommodate all playstyles. Need I say more? And oh, without safe spaces and doors all over the fucking place either. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Gunplay / reduce aim assist. Now, reduce aim assist is going to be very controversial with a lot of the Call of Duty community, especially for console players. But let me tell you, I just started playing this game again after, like, what, the second week of release or whatnot? Or last time I played this game, which was like maybe a couple months ago, it was like an hour before I just said fuck this shit. But, and like I said, I'm just playing this now. It's the only part of the game that I find fun. Every other game mode sucks. But the thing is that aim assist is motherfucking way too fucking strong in this game. So, I mean, if I had to make a list of the ways that they help the noobs out and the casuals out in this game, it is a fucking huge-ass list. Holy shit. So, aim assist is way too strong. There was nothing wrong with it in the first place. Now, am I saying it needs to be removed? Not necessarily, especially if you're going to have crossplay going against mouse and keyboard players, because if they removed aim assist completely from the console players to where they can't use it on controller, and we went up against mouse and keyboard players, we would stand no fucking chance whatsoever. Excuse my fucking language. So, and of course the gunplay is the one thing that actually you put the strong aim assist aside, gunplay in this game actually feels really good. The time to kill is very fast, but again, the gunplay in this game feels really good. This is one of the reasons why I like this shipment thing, because I can just chill and play and just not worry about, you know, how I got killed or whatnot. So, but just play and just have fun, not give a damn. So there you go. That's why I'm playing this. So anyway, let's move on to the next one. Spawns. There's nothing more irritating than killing somebody and then having them spawn right behind you and getting a revenge kill. Spawns need to be working properly. They need to be predictable. You know, I mean, it's no different than basketball. You know what the other team's trying to do, but the thing is, the part that makes it interesting is how you counter that, and a lot of that has to do with your position and how you decide to move, and that kind of relates with the maps and everything else. Usually Treyarch hasn't really had a problem with this, not that I could remember anyway. The spawns in Treyarch games are relatively pretty solid. So yeah, good spawns. Let's move on to the next one. Time to kill /health. Now, in Black Ops 4, the health was too much. In this game here, the time to kill is super duper fast, which makes it seem like there's 80 health instead of 100. So I'd say let's just get us back to the Black Ops 3 time to kill. Black Ops 3 seemed to be perfect. 100 health seems to be perfect and what most people want in Call of Duty. 150 is too much. Maybe 120 or 125 might do, but I don't know. I mean, I don't think you should do that unless you have manual health regen, which most players do not want. So I'd say 100 health with the time to kill of Black Ops 3, and yeah, and that's it really. Next one, you got to give us a grind factor, man. Prestige mode in this game is completely gone, and a lot of people, after they do all their grinding and their challenges and their camos and shit like that, they got nothing else to grind for, so sometimes they won't even play the game, or they'll feel super bored and they don't feel accomplished. Give us a grind factor. Let us grind for weapons, extra weapons, and let us grind for prestige levels or something else that you can find that amplifies that. Next one, no surprise here, no specialists. They don't belong in the game. I don't need to say any more. And of course, the last one, ranked playlist. It lowers the skill-based matchmaking and tone the fucking skill-based matchmaking down. And that's all I got for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comment section what you think and what you want. And as always, this is Jack signing off.